Go.
Good afternoon. This is the feast of St. Joseph, and it's also the anniversary of my father's passing in 2008. And so I was thinking today, St. Joseph and all this stuff that's going on and the uncertainty of time and the world that he lived in. Should I take Mary as my wife? What should I do? Who's this Jesus going to be? I can't live in my hometown anymore. I got to flee to a foreign country. You can just imagine the anxiety and the stress that Joseph, who was just a regular guy, following the Mosaic law, all of a sudden his life is upended, and all of these changes were so radical, and he had to leave and flee the country, and then to have the courage one day to return home again. Scary stuff for any person. But somehow Joseph, with God's grace and the help of the angels, found his way and journeyed to where he needed to be to raise Jesus and be part of the beginnings of the church. Today, on the anniversary of my dad's death, I took a little drive to Holy Sepulchre Cemetery in Orange and spent a little time and had a little chat with both my mom and dad, but especially with my dad today. And he was a great figure in my life. He was raised in a time of uncertainty in the Great Depression, World War II as a pilot, and all the uncertainty of going overseas, maybe never coming home to see my mom, who he loved dearly. All of that uncertainty, and he lived through that. And so I had a little chat with him, and he very simply kind of reassured me that somehow we're going to find a way through this. And that was stay strong, stay trusting, be faithful, and be safe. So that was kind of my sense when I was standing there today at Holy Sepulchre, just kind of thinking through my dad's life and what he might want to say to me. So those are the words that I would encourage you to stay strong, stay faithful, stay safe, and know that as church, we may be closed, but we're still here. And we're discovering on this Feast of St. Joseph also the Great. If you're Italian or have any Italian heritage, you know the St. Joseph table and the table of abundance that a lot of parishes would be celebrating today. Today our table is different. And so how do we gather around the table of the Lord like we do at Mass on Sunday or during the weekday? We might want to think about how do we gather around the table in our home, our apartment, our condo, to be church, little church, together. Because we also know that that's where it all starts, with our family, with our most immediate relationships. So may the Lord strengthen you as a little church, so that when we can gather again as big church, we're even stronger and more faithful. God bless.